As we approach 2024, numerous new open-world games are emerging. Regardless of the genre, there are always upcoming games within each category. However, what captures players' attention the most are the anime-inspired games that we're about to discuss. Greetings gamers, welcome to GamingAtMax. In today's video, we're gonna delve into the 10 most anticipated anime open-world games that are set to release on both PC and mobile devices. Without further ado, let's get to it. Starting off at number 10, we have Duet Night Abyss. Duet Night Abyss is a new anime-style game that promises lots of action. If you're a fan of games like Genshin Impact from HoYoverse, there's a huge chance you will enjoy this one too. Duet Night Abyss, a new anime-style game, promises action-packed gameplay reminiscent of Genshin Impact. Officially unveiled on October 20th of 2023 with a trailer showcasing gameplay, cinematics, and characters, this fantasy RPG features dynamic combat against demonic foes. Players switch between melee and ranged weapons, controlling two protagonists with distinct backgrounds. In the game, you will navigate and explore hazardous environments using various movement mechanics like double jumps, sliding, and helix leaps. Parkour techniques also help in traversing the world and evading enemies. Duet Night Abyss is set to captivate fans of fast-paced action combat and engaging in narratives. This game will be available on PC and mobile devices. While no official release date is confirmed, speculation suggests a potential 6 months to a year for the first closed beta test and maybe another year or two for the global launch. Next up at number 9, we have Arknights Endfield. I'm sure many of you guys are familiar with Arknights, one of the top gacha games available right now, and in my opinion, has been the best mobile tower defense game for years. Arknights Endfield, on the other hand, is a real-time 3D RPG with strategic elements, which seems to have an open-world environment. Now, you might be wondering if it's a sequel or prequel to Arknights. As far as I have gathered, it isn't. The story of Endfield begins on a planet called Talos 2, a perilous place full of disasters and risks. Unlike Arknights, which is set on Terra, Endfield will have its own unique stories and characters. As the player progresses through the game, their team will encounter different factions and enemies seamlessly integrated into the story. Unfortunately, there's no information on the game's release date yet, but as soon as it's out, I'll be sure to be one of the first to try it and keep you guys updated. Before moving ahead, I would like to thank our sponsor for this video, One State RP. One State is a mobile role-playing game where you can be anything you like. Cop, gangster, businessman, or just an everyday worker, it's all up to you. Now, this is not GTA Online or GTA Clone, but it's the closest game to GTA 5 you can find on mobile. The game's goal is more about social stuff and filling up the map with loads of players. One State has a huge city for you to explore, and there are all kinds of cars and vehicles for you to ride while you're at it. What's more awesome is, it's all in the real map of America, and at the start of the game, you will be given free business with a lot of opportunities to make money. As far as my experience of being a mobile gamer for a long time goes, One State is the only mobile game that offers this kind of experience. I've been playing this game for quite a while now, and I can definitely say that it's a whole new level of online mobile gaming experience. There are tons of cool things you can do, and the graphics are great and well optimized. Also, One State has just released a major update called its Thug-in Time. This is a significant update where they've introduced an opportunity for players to create their own gang and compete with others for the title of the most formidable organization in the city. Come and join me in One State. Download the game now using the link in the description and get 10,000 in-game currency by using my promo code. Moving on to number 8, we have Wuthering Waves. So, a lot of people have been talking about this game being a blatant copy of Genshin Impact. In my opinion, it does indeed seem like a Genshin Impact ripoff at first look, but it also has its unique mechanics and abilities such as plunging and mid-air attacks, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot more. Wuthering Waves is a game that features open-world exploration with rich and diverse narrative and a high degree of freedom of combat. It's a story-rich open-world game with a high degree of freedom where players wake from their slumber as Rover, greeted by an expansive new world filled with novel sights and newfangled technology. Regarding the release date, unfortunately, there's no information available regarding the release date of Wuthering Waves. However, it's worth noting that Kuro Games obtained the publishing license for Wuthering Waves from the National Press and Publication Administration in China in October. Given this development, it is expected that the game will be launched for both PC and mobile platforms by the end of 2024. Coming in at number 7, we have Project Mugen. Now, this game popped out of nowhere back in August, surprising fans of the genre with its beautiful open-world environment. There aren't much further official information about the game yet, but according to some articles I went through, just like this one from Games Radar, Project Mugen appears to be both more and less like Genshin Impact than we initially anticipated, spanning aspects from combat to exploration. According to lead producer Ashki, Project Mugen stands out with its urban open-world setting, enabling players to engage in activities like live shows, cafe visits, arcade games, and even Ferris wheel rides. It boasts over 10 diverse areas including business district, beach, and amusement park, offering a rich exploration experience. To put it simply, Project Mugen is not your typical fantasy medieval world game. From what I can see based on the published information about the game, it's more like an anime-themed GTA 5 game. Let us know what you think about Project Mugen in the comments. Sitting at number 6, we have One Punch Man World. One Punch Man World is one of the most anticipated game by manga and anime fans, as this game is offering an immersive world and engaging adaptation of the beloved world and story of one of the most popular anime of all time, One Punch Man. One Punch Man World's charm appears to lie in catering to fans of anime and manga who seek to revisit epic battles and spend more time with beloved characters. For those enthusiasts, the game offers a chance to unleash powerful punches for free when it becomes available in March of 2024 on PC and mobile platforms. Based on a beta test recently held, One Punch Man World is looking good, both for fans of the property and those just looking for fun beat-em-up action RPG. Although you can't expect to one-punch every opponent just like what it says in the title, because there's no fun in that. Next up at number 5, we have THRUD Broken Heaven. This anime-inspired action shooter seamlessly combines elements of flight and combat for an immersive gaming experience. THRUD Broken Heaven is now officially accessible to players in China on both Android and iOS platforms. However, downloading it from outside the region might be tough as it requires a Chinese Bilibili account. In this 3D action game, players will play as a mentor to fight against monsters called aliens. And during this arduous journey, you will encounter companions with different personalities to retake the sky from the enemy. If you're familiar with a game called Strike Witches, THRUD is quite similar to that game in some ways. Although there's a possibility of a global release in the future, there's currently no official update regarding this matter at the moment. Moving on to number 4, we have Project Akatsuki. Project Akatsuki is an anime-inspired cyberpunk game that has been in development for the past year. The game is a 3-character squad game set in Akatsuki City and follows up a ninja motive theme. Players will need to form a team known as Task Force and then hack and slash to defeat their enemies. The game features numerous characters with each having unique fighting style and weapon choices. This upcoming game was announced live during the live broadcast of Akatsuki Games on August 18, 2023 and is said to be coming soon to mobile devices. As of the time of making this video, it's not yet confirmed if there will be a PC version of this game, but looking at how heavy looking the graphics are, I'm pretty sure there will be. There are no details about the release date yet, but based on the typical time frame of game developments, we could probably get our hands on its first beta test sometime in Q4 2024. Coming in at number 3, we have Wang Yue. The title Wang Yue is not really this game's official English title, but given the absence of an official English translation of the game at present, the name Wang Yue is used to address this game. This name is derived from the romanization of the first 2 Chinese characters in the official game title. Despite the literal translation of the game being Moon Watching Game, the actual gameplay of the game follows up an open-world style reminiscent of Genshin Impact. The gameplay showcased some characters using a variety of skills and abilities such as normal attacks and ultimates in a boss fight, alongside the ability to switch characters. It seems to me that the game is somewhat a combination of Genshin Impact and Tower of Fantasy. As of the time of making this video, there's no official release date of English version of this game yet. Down to number 2, we have Crystal of Atlan. Now, this game is actually one of the best-selling mobile game in China right now. Back in August of this year, news about this game being ByteDance's, which is the game's publisher, first mobile gaming hit. Crystal of Atlan is an anime-inspired MMORPG set in a floating continent where magic and machinery play together. Players play as adventurers who use magic weapons to fight, explore ancient ruins, investigate the truth of the destruction of the ancient civilization, and foil down newborn conspiracy. This game seems to be well optimized and will definitely remind you of Tower of Fantasy and Genshin Impact. Crystal of Atlan is now available in China, but there aren't any official information about the global release date yet as of the time of making this video. Finally, at number 1, we have Unending Dawn. Ever since its announcement, this game has garnered significant attention. As you can tell from the gameplay itself, it bears striking resemblance to Elden Ring, yet carries the atmospheric vibes reminiscent of Genshin Impact. Unending Dawn is an anime open-world action RPG. The game is being developed by Parseus Fate Studio, utilizing the power of Unreal Engine 5. Now, we don't know much about the game yet, as it just got announced, like, when it'll be out, or if it's coming to PC or mobile, or if there will be an English version. Even the idea that it might be on mobile is just a speculation. However, it is highly anticipated to be released on platforms such as Android, iOS, and PC. Alright gamers, that is all for this video. I hope you found this video informative, and if you did, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you won't miss any future uploads. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me today. This is your gaming buddy Jeffrey, and this has been Gaming at Max. See you in the next video.